Hello, today we are going to discuss about difference of two squares. So let's think about the theory part. So if you have something like this, now difference means minus two squares. So you have two squares here. So this is called difference of two squares. So when you have such a expression, you can factorize it. Factorize means you can make this more simpler. So that would be x minus y, x plus y. So you can see the same thing is coming, but plus and minus is alternatively used. So this is the theory. So now we will understand whether this gives the left hand side. So that means it is proved if that happens. So let me do that. So I'm going to get this guy and then try to multiply term to term. So this term is multiplied, so it's going to be x squared, and then the second term is multiplied, so it's going to be plus xy. Then I'm going to multiply these two with minus, so it's going to be minus xy. Then I'm going to multiply these two, so it's going to be minus plus is going to be minus y squared. So now you can see here positive xy and negative xy. So those two terms are gone. So finally you get x squared minus y squared. So that means this is a very clean technique, difference of two squares. So let me discuss a few examples. Example number one. If you have something like 4x squared minus 9. So you can see a minus, you can see two terms here. So we'll try to construct this into difference of two square format. So it's going to be 2x whole thing raised to the power 2 and then minus 3 to the power 2. So you can see difference of two squares. The answer would be 2x minus 3 and 2x plus 3. Easy. Okay, so this is how we use difference of two squares. Let's think about another example. Suppose you have something like this, x squared minus 5, right? So minus 5. So how do you convert this into a difference of square format? So I'm going to keep x squared, so there is no problem with it. And then 5, I'm going to write square root 5, the whole thing raised to the power 2. So that's going to be 5 anyway, but this is a neat construction. So this can be written as x minus square root 5 and then x plus the square root 5. So that's how you deal with these kind of questions. Then as a third example, so we will think about a fraction. So 9x to the power 4 divided by 16 minus, then we can have 5x2. Okay, let's think about this. So now firstly we will write this term as a square term. So if I do that, so it's going to be 3x to the power 2 divided by 4, the whole thing raised to the power 2 minus, this is going to be 5. 5 can be written as square root 5 and then x squared, I'm going to put x here and then whole thing to the power 2. Right? So if you expand it, you get this one. Now this one is set now, so it's just a matter of writing. So it's going to be 3x squared divided by 4 minus square root 5x, that is my first term, multiplied with 3x squared divided by 4 and then plus square root 5x. So this is going to be the answer. So this is how we do difference of square questions, and this is the theory about difference of two squares. Thank you.